Hey everyone, welcome back. This week we're going to do something a little bit different with our shop. I'm sure you already guessed that I would do something different. I invited somebody to come in, evaluate what I've already started and created with you, and it has taken me step by step on the process to get the shop approved. Now, the shop isn't totally approved yet. It'll probably be approved next week. What I need you guys to understand is you need to watch this all the way through because there's a part in the middle of it that blows my mind. I'm going to make a separate video on it. He calls it the nuclear bomb. And I'm telling you what, for those of us that are worried about being banned and everything like that, it's like giving us the keys to be able to help us so that that's maybe not an issue later on down the road. For those of us that have products that were restricted on reviews or you accepted something or anything like that, you can go back in, we can make some changes, and he showed me how to do it, and it's on this video. I'm so excited to show you guys, and at the end I will give you the information on how to get a hold of him. The gentleman's name is Christopher Sean Thompson. He's in our group, so if you're not in our group, you need to come join our group, so that's how you're going to get a hold of him. Okay, let's get into this. Golf hackers, let's go. What we're working on today is the build out that I've been working on with the group. We've done step 1 and step 2. Now we're doing step 3. So let me show you what we've done so far. This is the page right here, the golf hackers. And
Right.
I know, isn't he good looking?
I've got a friend of mine that looks almost identical to him.
Really? That's my brother.
I I sure do. I'll find a picture of him because you'll fall out laughing. I've got a full every step detailed all the way through the page creation too.
Do
I
you?
sat there and made one, and every click from starting at the group, every click all the way
Uh-huh.
through to absolute completion. I've got one.
Well, this is what I've done so far. I built the
All right.
business page. I attached it to the account. I put in all the information. I made all the posts. I planned all of the
Right.
posts. I put them all up so that there's a post
Right.
every day on there. I put it all out there,
Right.
everything. So now I also went into the commerce. I created the shop. I put the posts in the catalog. It has items in it. So I've got a catalog right here. And so now we just need
Okay.
to basically turn it on and keep putting people in there, get it approved.
Okay.
So,
Go back to your overview because there's really, from this point, there's only one thing you can do before it goes into review, and all you can do is click Publish Shop. See, it's
right.
reviewing the
So
shop.
basically
You
what
can't
that's
do, you can't, and that's not gonna do anything with Publish Shop. How long has that been on
but this
review?
is all we have to do now is publish shop, right? A
Yeah,
week.
but it probably is not going to publish. You can click on it, but I doubt seriously that it's going to publish because it won't
Okay, let's
publish till
publish
it
the
comes out of
shop.
review.
Okay.
So your publish is not lit up, and you can go to
Okay.
just try it. Go to settings and visibility.
Okay. And
That's
go to this
settings, upper
settings.
left hand corner. Settings visibility.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then
Now we do.
edit visibility.
Okay.
Turn the switch on, and when
Uh-huh.
you hit save, if it'll publish, if it won't publish, it's going to tell you to refresh that page, and it's a never-ending loop. Yeah, it has to clear
Okay.
review before it'll publish. But
Okay.
it's been that way for over a week because it shouldn't be.
Yes. So what do we need to do?
Let's look for the obvious first of what possibly could keep this thing from going into review. Go
Okay.
back to Commerce Manager and Overview.
Okay.
Did it give you the check off for?
It just
Okay,
says we're
it's
reviewing
giving
your
you the
shop.
customize.
See details.
Yeah, I was looking for that green check mark beside customize shop. It,
Mm-hmm.
up there in the
Okay.
up there at the top. Yeah, each one of those has to get
Mm-hmm.
checked off green. Okay, now is there
Mm-hmm.
anything that's going to be standing out? Go to settings and then go to your business settings, left hand menu all the way down. Hit that settings.
Okay.
Let's go
And
down
then go
these
to
one by one and
business.
just look for it. Let's just localization. Don't worry, that's nothing. It always shows those yellow arrows right there. Okay, okay, nothing to do there. Business assets, probably going to be a red dot next to Facebook and green one next to
Yep.
Marketplace. That's normal. You can go ahead and click enable on Marketplace. It doesn't hurt anything.
Okay.
Checkout method, you're checked out on Facebook. I saw that on the other screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just go down. Let's click on orders. We're just looking for anything that's pink, red, anything that's gonna. Okay, you don't have to add that payment method yet. Okay, give yourself
This
something
one?
for your return addresses. For left hand up,
Well,
you keep
where's,
going
oh,
back to
locations.
finance. Go to
Okay.
locate.
I'm
Upper
sorry.
right hand corner. Add upper right
Okay,
hand corner. Add location. Fill this out with
you did.
whatever you want. This is what your return addresses will be on your shipping labels. You need to
Okay,
have this
okay.
in there. So what I do is, and other people do it different. I put the main company name, like if I like my website, I put my .com
Uh-huh.
up there, and then underneath it I put my page name, so that when they receive it,
Mm-hmm.
they've got my website on the
Uh-huh.
return address and the page that it came from. It prints both of those lines
Okay.
on the address label. Just make sure, yeah, just make sure all of that's good.
Okay. An error occurred.
Hold on.
Where's the error?
Select the
Oh,
country.
country.
Select. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
All right. That's just okay. Permissions. Okay. Lisa Brown. Just click the arrow over to the right, the drop down, and just always just double check that all the switches are on next to your name. Just make sure they're all they should be. But I have seen
Yes.
before where one was lagging. Okay. Go to your shipping.
Perfect. Okay.
Real quick, just make another shipping profile. It helps, and I don't know why. But like this
Okay.
one, that one that you already made is free shipping. Do one
Yes.
that's call it 5.95 or whatever. We're just going to make another quick shipping profile, and then we're going to name that other one that says free ship. That's free. Don't put anything
Okay.
in
So
there.
on
Just hit
so
just
on
hit
reference
next.
ID, what do I say? Same thing?
No, no, Facebook generates that. Don't put anything in there. That's if you had a specific code that had to be used from a supplier. Okay,
Right.
51 states. And just leave it on street there because it will still go to PO boxes, etc. Don't even worry about changing. Just do offer standard shipping and just 5.95, and I usually just put like 200 over there in the cart minimum for free shipping.
No additional item?
I would go ahead and put 5.95 over there. This is if you're setting up to where you're not going to do all your orders for flat. Delivery days 3 to 7. That's the default that they like to see. And then just next.
Okay. Okay. Now I have two.
And then on your default, next to assign to items, click on the pencil and just give that a
Mm-hmm.
name. Not that one. Okay. Name it. Uh, Name it free. There,
Okay.
where it says
So
default.
name this free shipping?
Yeah. The reason why I do this, when you're and somebody new to setting up shipping profiles, this is a good method to use. Okay, Facebook prepaid labels are,
Mm-hmm.
0 to 1/2, 1/2 to 1, 1 to 2. Okay, so
Right.
what I do is I go in and I have a shipping profile for every one of those labels so that when I'm entering in a product, I know what it weighs. When I get to the shipping, I hit the drop down menu and I select that label for it
Great
so that you
idea.
don't have, yeah,
Okay.
you don't have to do flat across your whole store. You can
Mm-hmm.
actually have a separate shipping profile for each prepaid label that you're going to use, and each one will be specific to that item.
And you can come back
That
and
way,
change this anytime you want, right?
you can add them, you can edit them, you can take them away at any point.
Mm-hmm.
But what this allows, okay, like what we just did right there, to where we put 5.95 and we put 5.95. Well, each
Mm-hmm.
one of those items that is assigned to, it's going to charge 5.95 per. Now, let's say they ordered one of those items, but then they ordered a couple of half-pound items that it's only $3 and something. Well, it's going to do
Mm-hmm.
5.95 on one. It's going to do $3 on the other one. You see what I mean?
Right.
Now, when you
Yeah.
process that order, I don't think that they've changed this, but when you go through, we'll cover this later. There is a way of combining the shipping. But anyway, that's a good simple way. A shipping profile for each prepaid label that you're going to use. Name them accordingly so that when the drop down menu comes up, you can just select the one you want and keep rolling.
Perfect. Perfect.
Super easy to do.
I love it.
Okay, go to returns. Now, do you have a website that you're using or anything?
No, not on this profile.
Okay, click on edit and see if it's giving you the standard Facebook one in there or if it's going to want one put in there.
Okay. Where would that be at? Link to returns policy.
Yeah, it's going to use, you can put in the comments there if there's anything in particular. If you don't put one in yourself, it always defaults to Facebook. Having said that, if you put one in there, it always defaults to Facebook, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you use Facebook checkout, Facebook checkout will trump whatever you put in there. Facebook checkout overrides it with their return policy on new items.
Okay, so
now,
does it look good
items, there
to
are
them?
no returns.
On my other profiles, I
Everything
did free shipping, returns. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, free shipping's good and free returns are good and everything. It looks good to the buyer. The main thing that they like to see and the AI likes to see is presence. So if you do have a website and there are links from your website that you can use every one of them you can. Because what you're building with every one of those links is your trustworthy factor with Facebook, because they check those links. And if they're legitimate,
so I can't do anything.
Website, your domain's verified. Go ahead.
Got it.
You don't have one to put in there, so
it'll
just default to Facebook.
So I just press cancel on this, right? Because I can't change anything. It won't let me save it.
Yeah. Okay, then just hit cancel. And customer feedback, that's just going to be your email address. Okay, they're both checked. Don't worry about it. Okay, so nothing there. Got everything. One thing on business accounts, it slows it up sometimes. They like to see 2 admins on a business account. What we want to do is, see where it says Lisa Brown, upper left-hand corner? That little black arrow that's over beside it, go over to the little arrow, click on that, drop down, hit the gear that in the blue box down there. Click on the gear.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, from here, we're going to scroll down to security settings. Left-hand menu, just scroll down. You'll find security center right there, security center. This is where it tells you that it wants another admin.
Okay.
It likes to have 2 admins on a business account. If you don't have 2 and something happens to your main admin account, it's a real pain in the butt. If you have 2, you can log into the other admin account and contact support or whatever you need to do, or ship orders.
Okay.
That's your safety valve.
Okay.
Go down and assign. You want to assign permissions to everything. Click on classic pages. Yeah, turn all those on, and then you're going to. It's over on the left-hand side. We're going to have to go down that menu. See the little where it says select asset type? We're going to have to go down this menu and assign it. On each one, you need to make sure everything's make sure the bottom there where it says Facebook access is clicked. Okay, now just work your way down. Add accounts, catalogs, apps, pixels, anything. No, don't send the invite yet. Okay. You're going to do all of these.
I didn't.
So that when okay. and then just hold on. Slow down. You didn't assign anything.
Okay.
Catalog. You have to click both of those. In the middle. Okay. See those dots? Okay. You have to assign all of this stuff.
Got it.
You got to slow down.
This is only this one right here.
Okay, that's fine. Then just give permission. The majority of reasons why people's shops and pages don't work is rushing through it.
Okay.
9 times out of 10,
I'm pretty quick about
rushing. Things. Yeah, this is do that when you're really good at it. For now, let's do it slow. I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate that. Do I have permission to
You're
go
doing
to
it in my. Yeah, you're trying to do it in my speed. Let's do it in Lisa's speed right now.
Okay, so
You don't have any
funny.
pixels yet.
No, no Instagram
You don't have it.
accounts
Okay.
attached to this.
Okay. Go up.
So
Have
we
you
need to
set
go
up
through
an
it one
ad
more
account yet?
time. Yeah,
No,
there's
I
an
think
ad
you
account
got it,
set up.
except for,
Yeah.
okay, then click on ad account because we don't have a little blue one next to it. Right there. Go up
Oh, there's
right in
not
the
an ad
middle
account
above
set. No, you're
catalog.
right.
There you
There's not an ad account set up on this one. I have two accounts. One of them
Okay.
has all my
Well,
businesses, and then this one has the
okay.
practice ones.
Go ahead and send this invite because we can just add it to the ad account here in just a little bit. It's no big deal. Send that
Oh,
invite.
you just sold something.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. It's man, it's been crazy. It's been so crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and give this account an ad account. It only takes a second. Left hand menu. Okay, scroll that up. We're looking for ad accounts. There it is, right there, underneath pages.
Got it. Click on it.
Underneath, there it goes. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Add.
All right. Add a ad account. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Hit the blue and create new ad account right up above that button, the little plus
Okay.
sign. And just
Okay.
give yourself an ad account. Give yourself a name and set your time zone.
Tell me why
Well,
it
I'm probably
matters
going
what
to have
time zone you're in.
it really doesn't. So you're going to be off an hour sometimes. It doesn't really matter.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, we're nationwide, so it doesn't matter.
I
Click
know.
next.
That's what I'm like. Why does it matter?
The
Okay.
only time that
Next.
would matter is the only time that would matter is if you wanted to run a specific ad for specific times in specific areas.
Uh-huh.
So if you wanted an ad to run from 8p to 12a on the
Yeah.
East Coast, you'd want to make sure your time zone was correct or adjusted accordingly.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Am I doing everything right so far? And I press create?
Yep, that's it. And you don't have to add a payment method to it yet, but it'll pop up. Give both people, yeah, click on that and then click on yourself and then turn on all the switches.
Okay.
There you
Assign.
go, and assign. Yep.
And
Okay,
we're going
you
to
can do
close on the
that later.
payment method.
Yep,
Okay,
yep,
close.
you can do that later.
So add account is
All right,
there.
yep.
Dun, da, da,
And
da.
that's one thing that I advise everybody, as much as you can possibly do from your desktop, save yourself some headache and just use it. All the functionality for the business side of shops and pages is not available on the phone, and the things that aren't 100% reliable. Not that Facebook is, that desktop is, but it's a higher probability that you won't be pulling your hair out.
So on the restrictions that they have right now, what is your opinion on if you have another admin on an account? If you were to get restricted, does it restrict the whole account, including the other admin, or how
No,
does that work?
no, it depends on what your restriction is or what your violation is. Right now, most of these violations are going against a particular segment. They're not like a particular profile or whatever attached to the account, but they're leaving a way in, another admin or whatever, where things can be fixed if they're fixable. Now,
Right.
having said that, a lot of the stuff also, though, they're just, even if you had another admin, there's nothing you can do. I'm advising everyone that I'm talking to that if you've never done it, now's the time. You need to clean your house up. You need to go into your personal Facebook profile, not your commerce profile. You need to go into privacy settings. You need to eliminate any old marketplace listings that are there. They're all there. Every one you ever put on market. If you have ones that violated in the past, even if you deleted them while you were on marketplace, they can still be over in your personal profile in marketplace listings. A lot of
Go
people
ahead.
don't know that this exists, where to clean your profile. I went all the way back. My profile that I'm using now, it was just created in 2017. I've got older ones, but this one I actually went all the way back to 2017 and deleted everything just about. What I
Right.
ate for dinner 4 years ago, who cares? I just went through and cleaned it up. Definitely anything that didn't violate anything then that would now, the landscape has changed. So some things that were
Right.
posted 2, 3 years ago, they were okay. But Facebook's actually digging back into your profile further than now. It's finding
Okay.
things that you did previous.
Okay.
But
So, for
since you're
example,
recording
this
it,
is my oldest stuff. So this is my
okay,
oldest
well, you're
stuff
on
that I have on
Marketplace.
here. You're
Hold
saying on
on,
your
slow
personal
down.
profile to
You're,
do it?
yeah, upper right hand corner, that arrow that's pointing down next to the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that. Let's
Okay.
click on settings and privacy. Okay, let's
Okay.
click on activity
Settings.
log.
Dropping down.
Yeah, go from here. Settings and
Mm-hmm.
privacy. Click on
Okay.
it. Okay,
Done.
activity log.
Okay.
Click on, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Over on the other side, logged actions and other activity. There. Okay. Scroll down, marketplace listings. You go down, you blew past it. Go down, go down. You're looking for marketplace listings.
Right
It's
here.
there. There it is. Click on, yep.
Click on that. All right.
Here is all of your marketplace listings sold, out of stock, whatever. There's even going to, if you had anything to violate, you can hit that little bar there, slide it down, and here you can just, when you delete from here, it truly deletes it. It gets it from every group it was ever posted in, everything.
Oh,
It's the
really?
true
Okay.
nuclear button. Yeah. So,
That's the nuclear
uh,
bomb to make it happen, huh?
yeah,
Okay.
yes. So if you've got that listing floating around on your profile and you've deleted it 10 times and it keeps coming back, here's the
Yes.
here's where you do it at. This is it.
Okay.
Those
Okay.
listings that those listings that never deleted from a group that you've sold 4 times and had to cancel, this is where they are.
Yes. So once you delete that from there, it's gone then. It's not going to come back and reduplicate itself
No, I've never
after you've
had one
done
come
this,
back
right?
from this.
It is the definite
This is
nuclear
a
bomb, then
this
you were
is
right.
it is everything that you do, everything that you have done on Facebook is in this area. Every post, every
Hmm.
comment you made in a group, everything you liked is all here. This is what Facebook's
Hmm.
information they have on you. You need to,
Hmm.
once you do the tedious task of cleaning it once, if you make it a point of once a week, sit down with a cup of coffee and clean your Facebook house. This will keep
Okay.
this will
Okay.
keep things running so much smoother.
That is like such good advice. That's a crazy good advice. Thank you. You have no idea how much this is going to help so many people.
I have
I
been
think you do
down
know.
so many wormholes since January. Facebook chat. Oh, let everybody know that instead of contacting Facebook chat, they can send me a
Uh-huh.
message and I'll send them a message that says, please give me 3 to 7 minutes while I look at your account. And I'll be glad to send
Uh-huh.
them a link to Facebook help topics also. It'll save them some frustration.
Okay.
That's all chat does anymore, you
You'll send them your own chat.
know.
Back to the shop. My gosh, that was like such the best thing I've heard in so long.
It's
All
true
right,
though.
where should we go at on this? Oh my goodness. That's
Okay.
crazy. Okay, the nuclear bomb.
There's one test to see if your shop is at least generating listings before passes review. Go and
Okay.
see if you can tag a post on the page.
Okay.
Go to just the
So
regular
we go
page.
to the, okay,
Go to the page itself.
going
Okay.
to create a post.
It's telling you to add more items, so that's a good sign. We need one of the pictures from your catalog, just an item. We're just going to see if we can, if that, if Just pick one that you know is in the, okay, now hit tag, hit the little tag purse there.
It worked.
Okay, yep, hit post. Now, chances are the actual post isn't going to show the tag on it. Okay,
Uh-huh.
it did. So that means that you are generating listings, which is a good sign. So click on that
Awesome.
picture and let's see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, and then click on, okay, it says shop by the photo. Click on that. There you go. Okay, so that's a good sign that your shop is. This is how you check while it's in review if the listings are looking the way you want them to look. You can you can see
Okay.
them from a consumer point of view. Okay, so now it's asking you to add more items. Let's go back to Commerce Manager and just see if anything's changed. You'd be surprised. Sometimes just some little bitty thing.
Okay.
Okay. Click on see details and then click on, it'll come up again, publish shop, and just see, just take a chance. Next to
This
reviewing
one?
your shop. Nope, nope, nope. See details. Next to we're reviewing your shop, go down, go down.
All right, I'm
See
looking for
action
where
needed
you,
when you, well, there's a big yellow triangle
oh,
and it
right
says
here,
we're
right
review.
here.
There it is. Yes, see detail. Yep. Okay, you got plenty of inventory. Click just for giggles, click on that publish shop. I've seen it work before. It may do the same thing. It may not. The other day I was on the phone with a lady and that button worked and the
Yep,
shop
it's not
published.
working yet.
Okay, okay.
Not yet.
Just to let everybody know, the quickest way to check and see if you're out of review, that little thing right there, when that dot right there turns, gets the check mark. And while I'm even saying that, anywhere you see those little round dots, like the one next to publish shop, I see a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people that says, well, I added items to my catalog and it's still not, and the dot will only be half full. It'll be half blue and half white. That
Okay.
means it wants something else. That means that you need to do more. You
More
add
catalog
until,
items. Mm-hmm.
yep, sometimes it'll take 4, sometimes it'll take 10 to do it. There is no magic number.
Okay.
Whenever it decides that you are competent enough to put items in your catalog, it'll tell you that's all they need from
So right now, our shop is working. It's just not publishing on Marketplace, correct?
you. Exactly, exactly. Now go back to your page. Are you even offered a shop tab?
Oh, you mean on the page? Yes, where you add a button?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Click more and scroll down and see if you have a shop. Okay, you don't have one yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
the good news is you still have manage shop over on the left hand side, right? If you scroll the
Yeah.
left hand side menu,
Yes.
not publishing tools. There it is. Okay.
Yes.
Because that's the quickest way to get to Commerce Manager is click there and then Commerce Manager.
Okay.
Boom, and then go to Commerce Manager.
Just like that.
What I would do at this point, since it's been over a week and we just went in and we put the return address and all that, whenever you get that second admin put on there, that's a good time to contact support and say, hey, I think this is hung up in review, and have them look at it. Basically, when a shop is in review, the initial review is done by the AI, and all it's
Uh-huh.
looking for is something isn't complete. So it'll just pass over it. It doesn't give you any answers. It may be looking at that twice a day for the last week and thinks that
Mm-hmm.
you just haven't finished it. Okay, so now that you know that all your information is in there, now is a good time. Once you get that second admin, that's a good time to reach out to support and say, hey, need to take a look at this. I've got everything in there,
Mm-hmm.
and get a human to look at it.
Right.
But you always make sure that all your information is in there before you do that, because they'll just tell you you need to do this and they start the process all over again.
Okay, so now get to help. We go down here with this at the bottom on this help button, correct?
Yes.
We're going to click on help. It's going to come up over on the right hand side.
Contact Facebook support. The best time to do this is late at night because a lot of times you'll get them to call you on the phone real late at night. I like about one
Okay.
o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning, I'd say 7 out of 10 times I get a phone call.
So then you do go to
And
account
also,
setup and go from there, right?
what I do is I click on shops.
Okay.
Yes. And
And
then
then,
just other. I click on other,
okay.
and then I put in the comment there what I'm needing.
Okay.
And then you can take a screenshot of that review page and add that in there. You know how they always love to see screenshots.
Yep. My shop seems to be hung up on review. Can you help me, please? Does that sound good?
Yeah, yeah. Just keep it simple. Go ahead and hold on, don't send it yet.
I'm not sending
Go
it
ahead
yet.
and take a screenshot of that screen that shows that it's regular review and you don't have the red flag of doom on it.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yep.
That review that you're in is just a regular review and it doesn't have the red arrow, stop sign, or anything like that on it. So it's better.
It was in Commerce Manager, right?
Yep, it should just show right up. Overview is where that's always going to be, and just take a
Right
screenshot
here?
of that. Take a
Is it?
screenshot of that whole. They want to see the whole screen. They want to see the entire screen, and that's the reason. Yeah, you
That
can
makes
go ahead
sense.
and add that. And if I were you, I'd go ahead and send it because they won't answer you before you confirm that admin. But
Okay.
when you get into more technical stuff, they want to see the whole enchilada
Uh-huh.
to make sure you're not taking a screenshot of somebody else's computer trying to access their account.
And then we're going to press send.
Yep. Here's what I do. I go ahead and send it in an email. I let it simmer maybe a half a day,
Mm-hmm.
and then I contact through chat. Here's where you got to be crafty. Don't tell them you sent an email.
Mm-hmm.
Never tell them.
Okay.
Let them find it.
Okay.
If they're truly looking through your account, they'll see it and say there's been a ticket assigned for this, and say, oh really? I forgot that I sent that, and you can back out. But if they follow through, you can end up with 2 tickets open, which is always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But don't tell them that you sent an email because that ends it right there. They'll tell you you need to wait on your answer.
Okay. Good to know.
Make them find your email. That's what they get paid for.
All right. So that's what we're doing for this week. And hopefully by next week, you'll have your shop approved. We just need to keep pushing people to the site. We need more engagement.
In a future video, I found a little thing in Shopify that makes an awesome carousel ad on your page. Get this, for free.
What?
Yeah.
And it's a good one,
But
huh?
you can do 5 items. They say shop now on them and everything. And it shows as a carousel post on your page. And you can create an ad for free. And you can share that to your personal. And then you can drop it off into groups. Nothing
Okay.
like a free carousel ad.
Sean has the ability to help you if you need it. He does charge. He did this video for us to help us and to show everybody how to walk through this step by step, try and find out, anything that might be wrong with your shop, so that you can get it online and be able to start functioning as a business with a shop on it. If you need Sean and you want to get a hold of him, he is in our group. It's under Christopher Sean Thompson, and you can text him or DM him, PM, or whatever you want to call it, and he can get with you on that.
I can't solve every problem, and some of it has to be done by Facebook. A lot of times we can walk through the accounts, look at it. Even if we can't solve the riddle, we can at least put all of the pieces we should have there so when they review it, it's correct.
Great. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited.
You're
And I'm
welcome.
excited about the back end stuff that you were talking about, cleaning up the shop. That's so cool.
Now's the time. Clean your Facebook house.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for everybody to do some housekeeping. I don't care if it was some really bad remark that you chuckle about every now and then, that you drop the bomb on somebody in a group. You need to get that stuff out of your profile, because they have the filters set on 11 right now.
Perfect.
But anyhow,
thank you.
that's all we can do for now. You're more than welcome, Lisa.
All right.
Anytime.
All right. I'll
All
talk
right.
to you
Bye-bye.
later. Bye.